Imagine that you are standing on a beach 8,200 years ago. Suddenly the sea withdraws strangely and disappears, and you could walk out onto the shore to pick fish and shells. According to archaeologist Astrid Nyland of the Archaeological Museum, the sea withdrew for nearly an hour before returning as 7 massive waves. A dark line appears on the horizon. What is coming is not ordinary waves, it is a wall of water rushing toward you with the force of a nature you cannot stop. Out in the Norwegian Sea, west of Hustadvika, lies Storegga, the edge where the shallow continental shelf plunges into the deep. Here on the seabed lay layer upon layer of clay, sand and stone deposits from the meltwater rivers of the Ice Age. About 8,200 years ago, everything gave way at once. The area covered by the masses that slid out is almost as large as Belgium. The landslide material is estimated at a volume of 2,400 to 3,200 cubic kilometers, equivalent to a 25-30 centimeter thick layer spread across the entire United States. The probable cause was an unstable seabed after the Ice Age, possibly triggered by an earthquake. When the masses plunged down the slope, the sea was forced upward into tidal waves reaching from 10 up to 20 meters in height. Traces of the wave can still be found in sand layers far inland from when the sea paid a brief visit several kilometers ashore. At that time, small groups of Stone Age people lived along the Norwegian coast. For them, the wave was a sudden, violent assault from the sea. Most of those who were at the shoreline died, and everything they owned was swept away within minutes. Between Britain and the continent lay Doggerland, a low-lying land bridge connecting England with the continent. The tsunami may have delivered the final blow to this land, turning Britain into an island. The Storegga slide is the largest known submarine landslides in the world. Scientists study it to understand tsunami hazards, how the seabed can collapse, and what climate change and the melting of gas hydrates may mean for stability. The oil and gas industry is also watching closely. An unstable seabed can pose a major risk. A new slide on the same scale is unlikely and would probably require a new ice age. The seabed is still accumulating sediments, and the combination of earthquakes and climate change could act as a trigger. That is why Storegga is closely monitored with seismics, sonar and underwater drones. Today, seabed installations for gas are installed at depths of up to 1,100 meters. The gas is transported by pipeline up the Storegga slope to the onshore facility at Nyhamna in Aukra municipality. At Nyhamna, it is processed before further export to the United Kingdom and the EU. At its highest level, gas exports from Storegga represented close to 30% of the United Kingdom's total gas consumption. The Storegga slide reminds us that the greatest forces of nature do not always appear as volcanic eruptions or hurricanes. Sometimes they happen far beneath the surface, silently, until everything suddenly explodes in a moment of pure, unrestrained power.